militant atheism is on the rise. You can't turn on the news today without being exposed to it. As an historian, I am troubled by this because I've spent many years in research which has brought me to the conclusion that the Gospels are an accurate account of the life and sayings of Jesus of Nazareth. In contrast, most of what I see from the atheist camp is either based on junk science or on no evidence at all. But what they can't accomplish through logic and research, they are effectively doing through late-night comedians and lawsuits. Unfortunately, this is taking its toll. This frontal assault by atheists is challenging the faith of many inside the church, and it is getting worse. The percentage of people in America who claim to have no religious preference at all is increasing, and the faith of many believers is being compromised by what they see on television, in movies, and of course, in most universities across America. I believe that every problem in our society stems from a disbelief that Jesus is who he says he is, that he did what is written of him in the Gospels, and that what he said came out of the mouth of God. The Old Testament points forward to the Gospels. All of the epistles point backward to the Gospels. That puts the Gospels in the epicenter of the battle that we are now facing. Critics claim that the four Gospels contradict each other, that they contradict the geography of the land in which their stories are set, and that the written accounts of Jesus became sensationalized over time. How do we deal with this modern challenge to the historic accuracy of the Gospels? To be effective, we knew that the answer had to come from science itself. Do the Gospels actually contradict each other? In the process of answering this question, we did something that had never been done in 2,000 years. We translated the Gospels from the original Greek. Then we broke each Gospel down word by word. Finally, we merged them back together in chronological order, removing all of the duplicated content, like a gospel harmony on steroids. All of that took 4 years to do, and it became what is known today as the Merged Gospels. With this book, anyone can read all 4 Gospels at the same time without missing anything. Question 2. Do the Gospels contradict geography? There are 94 geographic sites in the land of Israel that are referred to in the 4 Gospels. According to prominent guides who are licensed by the Israeli Ministry of Tourism, they know of no one who has been to all of them. That is, until now. The notion of leaving any stone unturned was, in my opinion, unacceptable. So, we literally retraced the steps of Jesus, surveying on location all 94 sites, and capturing the entire process on video. This took 7 years to accomplish. The third question is whether or not the Gospels were corrupted through the process of transmission, or whether they became sensationalized over time. In the process of writing the merged Gospels, I concluded through my research that the 4 Gospels constitute the most reliable history in all of ancient literature. After all, never before the time of Jesus had 4 historians written about the same event or quoted the same person. Moreover, this did not happen again until the invention of mass communication. The 4 Gospels literally bury every other historic document in a landslide of credibility. Today we are more sure about the spoken words of Jesus than we are about the words of any person in all of ancient history. Why is this relevant to our culture? It's because once people believe in the historic accuracy of the Gospels, it follows that they will believe what is written in the Gospels. Today's social architects appear to be hell-bent on sandblasting the name of God from every public forum, simply for the purpose of sequestering the followers of Christ and their influence on our culture. It has never been truer that anyone who joins the church is born again into a world at war. and there is no doubt that each one of us will die in this fight. But we now have the facts based on research that puts us on the intellectual high road in this contest. While the critics may be louder, they are now far less prepared than we are to enter this debate. And because they have stepped up their game, so have we. Are we now prepared to defend the historic accuracy of the Gospels in the battle for the soul of our nation